bro, like allergies are fucking me up right now, so I can't keep up. I've had a lot to think about today. You know, every other Sunday I like to drive to Bakersfield from LA to go drop off my daughter or go pick up my daughter because that's part of our agreement, so we swap out. So I'm in the car for about 5 hours every other Sunday. And I was thinking about it today when I was listening to some music. I was thinking about evolution and the meaning of life and all that shit. And I started thinking about, like, are human beings really from Earth? And I'm gonna enunciate on that a little bit. I'm gonna, get into this. So, I don't believe evolution is really. I don't know. Here's my thing. I wouldn't even consider evolution to be real. And I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. This isn't from a religious standpoint because I'm not religious as well. I don't believe that God is real or anything like that. I'm not against it. I don't think it makes sense, logically speaking. But also, I don't think evolution makes sense, logically speaking, because I'm going to go ahead and tell you why. So, for hundreds of millions of fucking years, dinosaurs were the prominent fucking thing on this planet. Evolution, if it's real, kept choosing dinosaur, 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 dinosaur. And you're telling me all of a sudden, it just kind of reverted and we got these weird ape things that supposedly became us. And we got to where we're at now. Technology's just boomed like crazy. I feel like we're too advanced for this planet. Does that make sense to you? Like the way I see it, let me adjust my camera real quick. So the way I see things is it just makes no sense to me that human beings would be what we're claiming to be. Unless like some technology has had a rollback at some point. Like we lost technology and we've regained technology all over again, but we didn't realize that we did that. So when I think about the pyramids, because the pyramids, nobody even knows what the fuck they are. What are they supposed to be? I think a generator. I think it was some kind of form of technology that we no longer know how to do. Like, it's one of the biggest mysteries in the world. Like, who created the pyramids? You want to say aliens, you want to say slaves, or, whatever. It just makes me wonder, like, maybe human beings weren't really from Earth. And I don't believe in the whole thing like we evolved from apes, and I'm going to tell you why. Because, we share a lot of DNA with primates. So yeah, well, we also share DNA with fucking bananas and pigs. So where's the correlation there? Why do we share like 50% of our DNA with a fucking banana? Which, fun fact, the bananas that you eat aren't even real bananas. There was a banana holocaust like 60, 70 years ago, fun fact. And the shit that we eat now is like artificial. So it's like, I don't understand. Like, why is this a thing? And people will say, oh, evolution is real. Well, gravity hasn't even really been technically proven to be a real thing. That's why it's called the theory of gravity. And, there's some scientists that say, oh, gravity's real, but you got other ones that say it's not. How the fuck am I supposed to know? Yeah, it's two like opposing arguments right here, but the textbooks are just going to side with one. Even though the other side has a pretty good argument as to, like, we don't know what it is. Technically, we don't even really know what fire is. We just say, like, a gas, a plasma. It's not. It's like, we don't know what fire is either. But dinosaurs were around for hundreds of millions of years, and then suddenly it just became us. Out of the fucking blue. And as soon as we came out of the fucking blue, we suddenly had technology, and we were so smart. We had thumbs, and because we had thumbs, we went through the Stone Age, the Bronze Age, just everything else. I don't buy it, man, and I'm going to tell you why I don't buy it, especially with the human part. So, out of every race on the planet, humans are fucking exceptionally different. We're the only bipedal fucking race. Now, I understand bears and shit and gorillas can walk on 2 feet, but they're not really bipedal. They primarily walk on 4 feet. We walk on 2 feet. It's very strange. We can walk on 4 feet, but it's very strange for us to do that kind of thing. Our bodies aren't really designed for that. We have difficulty giving birth on this planet, if you didn't know. We're like the only species of quote-unquote animal that whenever we give birth, it's like, it could possibly fucking kill you. It's just a difficult procedure. You have to go for hours. Like, dogs, they just pop that shit out. Like, seahorses, birds, they just get that shit out, Like chickens lay eggs, like, nothing. Why is this so difficult for us? It makes no sense. We're also like the only thing on this planet that gets backaches the older we get from fucking gravity. Like, it's weird. Also, our sleep schedules are completely off. There was a science I read to this not long ago. about 6 months ago. And human beings, our sleep patterns, we go off of a 25-hour sleep cycle opposed to a 24-hour cycle. Well, it's not really 25, it's more of like 24 and a half or something. So us getting that extra 30 minutes of sleep, every month we lose like 9 hours of sleep. So that's why we are always just so weird and tired and everything. Like every animal, they wake up and they're perfectly fine. We wake up, we need fucking coffee to just get us going. Why? It just... Dude, I could talk about this shit all day. It makes no fucking sense to me. And there's always gonna be somebody that tries to rationalize it, but you can't. You just come up with your own half-assed theories as to why you think it makes sense, when it really doesn't if you really break it down. I don't think we're from Earth. If we're being honest, a little conspiracy right here. I think human beings are from a different planet. That's why we're not concerned with what's in the ocean. We don't give a fuck what's in the ocean. Human beings are always looking up to the stars. Instead of exploring what we have on the planet now, we're looking for the stars. And that's the other theory I have with UFOs. They're not trying to invade us. They're just kind of checking in on us to see, like, oh, are we doing anything different? Like, we have like evolved, adapted. I feel like we're just being punished on this planet. It's just so strange. How the fuck are we the apex predator on top of that? Like, we're fucking pathetic, dude. Some of us get stung by a bee and we fucking die. Some of us have a nut allergy. Some of us can't even eat blue cheese. But we're supposed to be the top of the food chain. Literally anything can kill us. Oh, we can use weapons and spears. That's fucking great. A grizzly bear is not going to die from me jabbing it with a spear. Like, I could shoot it, sure. But I don't know. I know there's like, we had a pack mentality, we have a bigger brain, we can think better. But since when has a nerd ever been able to beat up a jock? That's my entire argument on that. It makes no sense to me, and just the more I think about it, the more I just kind of get frustrated. And that's why I feel like we're so fascinated with space, because we're just trying to subconsciously get back to where we're from. Maybe this is like a bruh moment. I should have been smoking weed for this video, like straight up. Actually, you know what? I shall do that. I shall do that probably Friday. I will get some weed and I will maybe record, if I can remember, I'll probably record myself again talking about this stuff and maybe like see if I have some kind of eye-opening experience. I don't know. You let me know if any of this makes any kind of sense to you in the comments. If you want to call me dumb for thinking about it, feel free to. I don't really care. You know, if you comment, that just pushes the algorithm, so disagreeing with me helps me.